Ladies and gentlemen, today, I am thrilled to share with you a captivating narrative about human innovation and ambition. Our journey takes us beyond the confines of our atmosphere, into the infinite void of space, guided by the story of the creation, advancement, and the ever-increasing value of one of the most crucial components of space exploration, the astronaut suit. The title of my talk today is $1 Million Value on Space: The Making and Evolution of the Astronaut Suit. First, let's travel back in time to the 1960s, to the era of the space race, the period when human beings took their first tentative steps into space. The foremost players in this race, the United States and the Soviet Union, were faced with a multitude of challenges. The most immediate of these was how to keep astronauts alive and functioning in the hostile environment of space. The answer to this daunting question was the astronaut suit, also known as a spacesuit. The spacesuit is an incredibly complex piece of engineering that acts as a life support system, a portable spacecraft that provides astronauts with the necessary life-sustaining conditions. This includes oxygen for breathing, temperature regulation to withstand the extremes of space, radiation protection, and even a means to excrete waste. The first pressure suit that could be said to resemble modern spacesuits was created during World War II for high-altitude bomber crews. However, the first real spacesuit was made by the Soviets and was worn by Yuri Gagarin when he became the first human in space on April 12, 1961. The suit was named SK-1, standing for Space Suit 1. Meanwhile, in America, the creation of the first U.S. spacesuit was commissioned to the International Latex Corporation, better known as the parent company of Playtex, a name synonymous with women's undergarments. Seamstresses who once sewed bras and girdles were now stitching together the 21 layers of fabric, rubber, and metallized polyester films that formed the A-7L spacesuit worn by Apollo astronauts, including Neil Armstrong, the first man on the moon. The price tag on these suits was formidable, even by today's standards. The cost of a suit during the Apollo missions was approximately $100,000, or about $670,000 adjusted for inflation. Fast forward to today, and you'll find that the cost of a spacesuit has skyrocketed, much like the rockets they travel on. NASA's latest spacesuit, the XCMU, which is designed for lunar exploration as part of the Artemis program, costs a staggering $12 million. This price tag reflects the cutting-edge technology, the years of research and development, and the meticulous craftsmanship that goes into every suit. It's not just the price tag that has increased, but also the suit's capabilities. Modern suits are more flexible, allowing astronauts to move more freely and perform complex tasks. They are also more durable, better equipped to protect astronauts from temperature extremes, micrometeorites, and radiation. Here are some key features of a spacesuit. Early spacesuits. The first spacesuits were developed in the 1950s and were called pressure suits. These suits were designed to protect astronauts from the vacuum of space and maintain a stable internal pressure. Layers of protection. Modern spacesuits are made up of multiple layers to provide various forms of protection. These layers include the pressure bladder, the airtight layer that holds the oxygenated atmosphere, the thermal protection layer, to regulate temperature, and the outer micrometeoroid layer, to shield against small space debris. Mobility. Spacesuits are engineered to allow astronauts a degree of mobility in the harsh environment of space. Flexible joints and bearings enable astronauts to move their arms, legs, and fingers to perform tasks during spacewalks. Weight. Spacesuits are quite heavy due to the multiple layers of protection and life support systems they contain. They can weigh up to 280 pounds, 127 kilograms, on Earth. Primary life support system. Spacesuits have a built-in primary life support system, PLSS, that provides oxygen for breathing, removes exhaled carbon dioxide, and regulates temperature. The PLSS is mounted on the back of the suit and includes a backpack-like structure. Visor protection. The helmet visor of a spacesuit is coated with a thin layer of gold to protect the astronaut's eyes from the intense solar radiation in space. Rechargeable life support. Modern space suits have rechargeable life support systems, allowing them to operate for extended periods without relying on external connections. Extravehicular Mobility Unit (EMU). The EMU is the current spacesuit used by NASA for spacewalks outside the International Space Station, ISS. It has been in use since the early 1980s. Spacesuit testing. Before they are used in space, spacesuits undergo rigorous testing in vacuum chambers, extreme temperature environments, and other simulated space conditions to ensure their reliability and safety. Customization. Each astronaut gets a custom-fitted spacesuit. The suits are tailored to fit their specific body measurements to enhance mobility and reduce the risk of any leakage. Duration of use. During spacewalks, astronauts typically spend around 6 to 8 hours in a spacesuit, with some missions lasting even longer. Limitations. Despite their advanced design, spacesuits have limitations. They can protect astronauts from the vacuum of space and moderate temperature extremes, but they cannot shield against high levels of radiation or micrometeoroid impacts. Spacesuits are critical tools that allow humans to venture into the harsh environment of space, enabling space exploration, scientific research, and construction activities on the International Space Station and beyond. In conclusion, the evolution of the astronaut suit reflects our own evolution as a species. From our first daring steps into space, fueled by competition and national pride, to our current aspirations of lunar bases and Martian colonies, the spacesuit stands as a testament to our ingenuity, ambition, and our relentless pursuit of the unknown. The million-dollar value on space, represented by these intricate suits, is not just about the monetary investment. It's about the priceless human endeavor, our constant striving to reach further, to explore more, and to better understand our place in the cosmos. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check out my other videos and subscribe to my channel. Keep exploring and stay tuned for more exciting content.